Five Republican presidential candidates squaring off on a Miami debate stage, tackling foreign policy, anti-Semitism, and abortion.
Former President Trump skipping the debate again, instead speaking to supporters in Hialeah.
And all of this happening as Trump's daughter Ivanka took the stand in his civil fraud trial.
We have live team coverage on it all. Let's begin with Glenna Milberg live in Miami with the highlights of tonight's debate. Glenna.
Those five candidates and a lot of substance here, about a dozen topics. Governor DeSantis, the candidate, right in center stage, but the fireworks really went on around him. The first question was Trump, debate no-show and current GOP frontrunner.
He should explain why he didn't have Mexico pay for the border wall. He should explain why he racked up so much debt. He should explain why he didn't drain the swamp.
Nikki Haley threaded the diplomatic needle about the former president she served as UN ambassador.
I think he was the right president at the right time. I don't think he's the right president now. I think that he put us $8 trillion in debt, and our kids are never going to forgive us for that.
And Vivek Ramaswamy threw the first grenade.
We've become a party of losers.
Dissing the Republican Party, the network hosting the debate.
This is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment.
And more than once, Haley directly.
Do you want a leader from a different generation who's going to put this country first? Or do you want Dick Cheney in 3-inch heels?
I am telling you, Putin and President Xi are salivating at the thought that someone like that could become president.
In an unprecedented move, the American Jewish Coalition was a sponsor of the debate. No daylight here between the candidates in support of Israel.
I would be telling Bibi, finish the job once and for all with these butchers, Hamas.
Work with the reasonable nations in the Middle East, the other Arab nations who want to partner with you, and make sure that we continue to isolate Iran.
Hamas said death to Israel and death to America. They hate and would kill you too.
Standing strong on Israel, though, for Ukraine, some questions.
Where's the accountability? Where are those dollars? How are those dollars being spent? We need those answers for us to continue to see the support for Ukraine.
By far the biggest clashes came mid-stage. China on TikTok. The bad blood started in debate number 2. So the question now, post-debate, who gets the little bump, if anybody, who gets that momentum from tonight, if anybody, not only voters, but donors that candidates are going to need to carry that momentum, because the very first votes for president come in Iowa in 68 days. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miami tonight, Local 10 News.
Glenna, thank you. Our team coverage turns now to Janine Stanwood in Hialeah.
And that's where hundreds of people showed up to support former President Donald Trump, just miles away from the debate stage. Janine.
And that former president wanted to draw attention away from that debate stage, and what better place to do it than in a stadium full of supporters.
It's a slice of Trump country here in Hialeah, where the former president and GOP frontrunner decided to hold a rally instead of debating other Republican hopefuls just a few miles away.
You know, the last debate was the lowest rated debate in the history of politics. So therefore, do you think we did the right thing by not participating?
He claimed attacks in Israel and inflation would not have happened on his watch, and told this Cuban-American stronghold he's their best ally, without argument from rivals or moderators.
Nobody ever did more for Americans who love Cuba than a gentleman named Donald J. Trump when he was president.
The guest list at Ted Hendricks Stadium running the gamut from a UFC fighter to comedian Roseanne Barr.
Hi, MAGA! It's creating a lot of jobs. It's Donald Trump in a honey bottle.
With Trump honey, hats and t-shirts to choose from, and even an outdoor makeshift spin room when the whole thing was over, this was the boldest alternative yet to a primary debate many Trump supporters waited hours to see.
I've been here since 8 o'clock.
Trump is the only one, as far as we're concerned, that's going to stand up to all the nonsense. Better than anybody else. DeSantis is great, love him to death, but maybe another time.
Go Trump!
We heard a lot of the same grievances from the former president, that he's not treated fairly. He also spoke about his indictments, but he maintains that he remains the most popular Republican. And according to polls, at least right now, he is. We're in Hialeah. I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.